Hi students, in this video I'm going to show you how to install Java. First of all, we confirm by going to command prompt that Java is installed or not installed. So we type Jdk. There, it says that Jdk is not recognized as an internal or external command. Okay, so meaning that it's not installed. Okay, so let's go and download it and install it. Okay, so just go to oracle.com. If you, yeah, there we have got java.se downloads. Here it is, JDK, Java Development Kit download. Okay, so depending on what operating system you have, you can download. Now, I've told you before, if you remember, some of you perhaps, that you have to check your system. Okay, so right click. I'm using a Windows 10 operating system, so you can see that your system is a 64-bit operating system. Okay, so having said that, you know that you have to install your JDK 15.0. Okay, so just download this, accept, and download. So this goes inside your downloads folder. Depending on the speed of your net, the download will complete. Once you have finished, you can start the installation. So the installation is running now. There, click on next. This is the default folder. C drive, you can change that to some other folder, and then the installation starts. This is for accessing Java tutorials. That's it. Okay, so now we check whether Java is installed. Again, open your command prompt, type Jdk. There it gives you a series of extensions. So this means that your Java is installed. Okay, and there are no issues with it. Okay, okay, this is the latest Java installation, so it gives you the environmental variables. It sets the environmental variables automatically. What I'm talking about is, if you go to your if you go to your this PC properties, advanced systems, you can see that when you go to environmental variables, when you go to the path and click edit, you can see it automatically sets a path to your Java directory. Okay, otherwise you have to actually mention the path by saying that you have to give the path in environmental variables. Okay, like this, the exact path. You have to go to C drive, your program files, and your Java, your JDK, which we just installed, and bin. So this path, you have to actually type it out. Okay, but right now you don't need this. Okay, so I can just delete it because it has automatically set the part for me. Okay, the older installations were not like that. So let's try again. Type Java. Yes, it works. Okay, so what I do is I go to the C drive and I create a folder. I call it Java programs. Okay, so we create a Java program over here. Okay, let's say we create a text file. First program. Sorry, we call it first Java program dot Java. Okay, the extension should be .java. Okay, and it's case sensitive. So when you give a program name first Java program and you start coding, okay, you have to take care that the name of your class should be the same as well. So your first program, public class, remember, it has to follow exactly the same name. First Java program, matching the case. So that's the name of your class. If I give any other name, it won't work. I'm sure that you all have experience in Java because that's the first language that you have learned if you're at Curtin. Okay. So next what I do is let's have a simple output program. Public static void main. Okay. So in case you are new to Java, perhaps you need to learn this, but I'm sure that most of you have got experience in Java. So system dot out dot print line, a simple output program. Welcome to Java. Okay, that should suffice. So here we are. We double check and see whether we've made any mistakes. If not, the compiler will tell us what is the mistake. So I just created a Java program under my folder Java prog under the C drive. So again, open your command prompt. Let's go to my folder called Java prog, and there it is, first Java program. So in order to compile, remember Java is a compile and interpreted language, so in order to compile we use the Java compiler javac first Java prog.java. Okay, now if there are any syntax issues, it will tell us right over here. Since there are no syntax issues, there's no problem. It just compiles it, and the next step is we have to interpret. You see, when you compile, you have just created the first Java prog class. Now you have to interpret this and see the result. So for interpretation, we use the command java, and just we mention the class name, first Java prog. Okay, this one. Remember, we compile this, and this was the result. Now we interpret this to see our output. There, the output is welcome to Java. Okay, so it works. So make sure that you install your Java for this lab so that we can run our program. Thank you very much for your attention.